What's going on, guys? Rounded TikTok here, and today I'm bringing you something completely different. I normally don't do these videos. I very rarely do patch note videos. It's just not the kind of content I like to do, but sometimes I think that something needs to be talked about a little bit, and I've been asked today on my stream, which segue into thanks DJF for the monster raid today, and thank you for everybody who came out today. You guys killed it. Thank you so much. But I got asked on my stream today more times than I can count. TikTok, what do you think of the new update? So I figured I would bring that information over to you YouTube guys as well. Now, this video is just going to be me talking for a little bit about exactly what I think about the update. But if you're interested in what an absolute OG endgame player thinks of the update, then stick around. Otherwise, this video is not really for you, but I appreciate your support either way. So let's get into this. The first thing let's talk about is Wargames. Our event slash new SSD mini event. I don't even know what to really call it. So what you do is you go into your Storm Shield, you go to Wargames, and you get to this page. Now, the issue I have with this, and there are a few, is that when I read the patch notes, it made it seem that you were going to be able to stack multiple modifiers into the game. That is not the case. You get to pick from two. And I'm not 100% keen on them. Yes, they're cool. Yes, they make the game harder, but they make the game harder in like a casual way, which is really hard to do. Props to Epic Games to make a game harder in a casual way. Usually it's just increasing the health, etc, stuff like that, you know, making you weaker, making them stronger. But Fortnite figured out a way to make it feel like a harder mission, but casually, which is really weird. So let's go through the modifiers real quick. We have a Torn Apart. A tornado rips through your fort and throws enemies heroes in the air. It's like a vortex on a mini boss. Safety Zone, with the Storm Shield down, you only have to rely on smaller shields. This is kind of like a Battle Royale storm or a Beta Storm that goes around and causes issues. Hotspots, volcanic eruptions, anomalies randomly appear. Sorry, that was my alarm telling me to get off the computer. This one is my favorite one so far. They actually hit kind of hard, about 15k a tick. They tick fast, and they appear in a decent enough quality or quantity that makes positioning a little more desirable. The next ones we have is the challenges. The challenges, close quarters, the enemy spawn much closer to your base. Husk spawn, only basic husks appear, but at a much higher power level. This one is super fun, and I'm excited for this one to show off trap tunnels, but there's a problem with that. Rolling fog, a heavy fog obstructs your sightlines. We have surprise, the simulation mutates for the second wave, which is just AKA a random modifier, at least from what we've seen. No build zone, no building, no repairs, and no pickaxe. Heavy explosive, huskies explode when eliminated, and trapped out, no traps at all. Full time, no time cheats. Head games, damage enemies must be finished with a headshot or no challenge. So those are the modifiers we have. Now, what you can do is the difficulty depends on exactly how many people in your game and what level they are. Well, not how many people, but what level are the people in your game. It will scale down to the absolute lowest person. So that's a bad thing as a streamer. As a streamer, I like to bring in people into my games, carry them through higher missions, let them experience Twine Peaks, because the amount of husks that spawn in Stonewood and Plankerton is much lower than once you get into Twine Peaks, and it really gets fun, especially if you're lower leveled. That stops right now in these war games. I cannot bring somebody into a war games who is under leveled. The mission will scale down to the lowest level guy, having me and all my 131 or 130 125 friends fighting like level 74 husks, and that's not fun. So that's an issue. That's a small issue. Like I said, I feel like the patch notes made it seem that if I wanted to turn on every single perk or modifier in the game, I could and really, really challenge myself. These don't really make them harder. It's more of a nuisance more than anything. And I feel like they misstepped a little bit on implementing this. I think the idea and the fact that you can reuse your storm shields is great. I think the implication, no, I think the way they implemented it is just not so great. There's already been teases of new modifiers coming, but with only being able to pick 2, it doesn't really make it harder. It just makes it annoying. On top of that, the rewards you get are mediocre. The ones a lot of people care about are perk up. The 3 times I did it, every single time I got storm shards. I got 14 of them, not bad. Rare perk up, you get 80 of a random perk up. It says rare for me, but people were getting legendary. I got reperk a couple of times, and you get like 100 gold and like 90 tickets. Each one is about, give or take, 14 minutes to do. You can do them in less with those time cheats, and yeah. So I think personally, it's okay. Wargames is all right. It's nothing. It's not what I and other streamers, not that I'm speaking for them, but just I have talked to them. It's just what we kind of we wanted something different. This is a cool event, but it's not what we thought it was going to be. We thought we were going to get like a horde mode or like an endless mode or something like that with scaling difficulty and scaling rewards. That's all we're asking for in reality, is just, I want to stay in this mission for 3 hours. I want my rewards to be appropriate for 3 hours worth of play. That's basically, if you ever done a survival mission in Warframe, something like that. So out of the war games, on a scale from 1 to 10, I give it like a 6.5, 7. I don't really see myself playing this. We already did it as hard as possible. And we did it very easily, very, very easily, with minimum traps. In fact, I was knocking down gas traps because it was just too easy. I want harder stuff. I really, really do. But that's neither here or there. But the whole patch isn't terrible. There's actually some really cool things happening as well. Let's get into those. So besides that, besides war games, there are a few other things that are a step in the right direction. It's all in a step in the right direction. Just, it's been 2 years. There should be, I don't even have the words. But if we take a look at Twine Peaks, they changed the entire map. This is huge now. This is absolutely huge, allowing for awesome amounts of farm, perk up, reperk, epic, legendary. This map has it all. On top of that, all of these storm alerts, you can do them once daily. So there's no more cap. You can do every storm alert in the game once daily, and the daily reset timers resets whenever the server resets. 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever it is, 5 a.m. It resets and you get to do them again the next day. They're all on the same timer. That's not how it used to be. The missions themselves also have a much, much longer rotation. 12 and 24 hours, I think. Do not quote me on that, but it is much longer, allowing for missions like this, where it is triple epic and 1 legendary, to definitely be farmed, and be farmed as much as you want. Not everybody plays video games for 12 hours at a clip. I know I don't. So as much as I would want to farm this, I can. Now, here is where it's going to be an issue. They also took out a lot of experience that were in these higher level zones. But funny enough, on the first day of the patch, the top 3 zones are all experience, which is an issue, because that means, I guess, the chances are kind of high to have all of these storms, all of these missions on a 12 to 24 hour cooldown, and it's survivor XP or hero XP, something that you don't need. I mean, I have like 12 million of every XP. It's dumb. So, but it is a step in the right direction. It allows, as long as, you know, something spawns that you want, it allows you to farm it for the majority of the time you're playing. That's a step in the right direction, if you ask me. I really like this change. Another couple of things that happened is we have a couple of items that came out. I'm going to go over these in separate videos. Let's just show you right now. We have a new Black Knight Garradin and a Copper Steam Skewer, a new Spear, and a new Constructor who is melee hammer hardware focused. There's issues there because hardware is basically unusable in a high level. At least we haven't really found a build that works with it. But I'm gonna review him and make a video. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the update as a whole. I give it like a 6 or 7. The event is cool. I'm not gonna run it. I'm not gonna do it. It doesn't entice me. It doesn't entice me enough to do it. 14 minutes for 80 perk up, whatever it may be, isn't worth it to me when I can run something like this and get triple that amount in an extra 3 minutes if you shoot the balloon down at 8 minutes. So it's not really worth my time. However, I am not the majority. I am somebody who's been playing this game since literal day one and has everything in the game. It's hard for me to get a grasp on how hard it is to play war games with like a group of randoms or something like that. From what I'm hearing, if you go in with a group of randoms and you don't have voice chat on and stuff like that, it can be very, very difficult. But if you have some coordination, if you have some trap guides, those will be linked at the end of the video, it's a lot easier. So I just wanted to post this video. It's not edited or anything like that, or you know, nuts. I just wanted to post it, get my thoughts out there. I'm sure I missed something. I had a really long day. I enjoyed what I did play of it today. I really, really did. I thought I would give my thoughts and opinions as a hardcore endgame PvE player. I give it about like a 6.5. Great concept, like great concept. Just let me pick how hard I want to make the mission, and let me pick how long I want to stay in the mission, and just keep throwing enemies at me. I want to get to a point where, oh, one more thing before we go. Here's the issue, okay? Here's another issue. If we go to the Storm Shield fence, right? We see this War Games rewards. You know how I said it gave me like hero XP and like 60 or 80 perk up, whatever, and something else. That's not worth it to me, period. You know what is worth it to me? A 0.01% chance that if I complete this on the highest level possible, I get an actual special reward. An actual special reward. A mythic gun, a mythic character, a skin, something tangible that I can get that allows me to say, hey, I did this. That's what I really think. I want something tangible to show off that says, hey, I did the hardest content in the game. That's it. Even the banner is better than what we're getting right now, which says a lot, I guess. Well, that's really it, guys. I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions about Wargame Season 9's update. I like it. It's a step in the right direction. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's good. It's good. I can't give you my opinion without playing war games within a pug group, but maybe I'll make a video on that. That's an idea. I'm not going anywhere. I'm covering the Lynx coming up, Spectre coming up, Wraith coming up, new trap tunnel coming up. I have a bunch of videos in the works. I have all the footage for them. I just need to find time to put them together. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you for all the love and support. Just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions, but I really, really, really want to know what you guys think. So please, let's have a conversation down in the comments below. Let me know if you're in Plankerton, Stonewood, Canny Valley. How is this event for you on a lower level? Is it hard? Is it difficult? Can you handle it? Is it anything you could think of? If you're looking for people to play with, there's a Discord link and all that other social stuff down in the description. Check it out if you want to. Come over to a stream sometime. It's a lot of fun over there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. TikTak out.